£1 million motorhomes is back.
Yes!
Our motorhome costs $2.1 million.
And this time, we're not only travelling the UK,
Oh, it's a honker.
This is our double-decker bus.
we're heading stateside,
Love it.
following Brits over the pond.
There's a good percentage of people that think we're completely mad.
We have exclusive access
between $2.4 and $2.6 million.
to some of the most luxurious motorhomes on the planet.
I spent $2.5 million net cost to build it.
We explore life on the road
This is living the dream.
in vehicles of all shapes and sizes
To our motorhome.
and get exciting insights into the world of self-builds too.
We constantly get asked, can you build this for us?
Everybody ready to roll?
This really is motorhoming at its finest.
Let's get the show on the road.
This time, we meet a woman who's taken the plunge and found a new lease of life.
It's the freedom to go where I want, when I want, and do what I want.
Across the pond,
Flying my flag.
we go off-grid in the Wild West
We are out in the desert.
Yeah.
Way out in the middle of nowhere.
and get an exclusive look at how these multi-million-pound motorhomes are made.
In the past year, everything has been averaging between $2.4 and $2.6 million.
With around 1 million motorhomes, camper vans and caravans on the road, we're making the most of the freedom they bring us.
You could lie in bed on a Saturday morning and think, no, I'd really like to go down to Brighton today. Let's do it.
The thing that excites me a lot about motorhome holidays is the sense of freedom. They're mini homes and you can go anywhere and create memories.
It's like it's a home on our backs. Home is where the van is parked.
And parked up in Kent today is a motorhome full-timer experiencing her newfound freedom.
This is my gin bar, and when they're on, the gin bar's open.
Meet 63-year-old Siobhan Daniels.
Bring it on, Mr. Fly. I'm having you.
A single mum of one, she retired from her job as a reporter 3 years ago.
I had a difficult time in my mid-50s with the menopause, with feeling invisible and marginalised in my workplace. One morning, I literally woke up and thought, get a motorhome. It was my eureka moment. Nobody believed me. They all thought I was a bit crazy. So I got rid of my flat, my possessions, and bought my motorhome.
Siobhan now lives in her £36,000 Auto Trail Tribute.
So this is Dora the Explorer. This is my bathroom, which I love. People can't believe that I can have a proper shower, but it's a really good size. So I can wash my hair, have a shower like anybody else. And then I do my face packs and I do my manicures and pedicures. I do everything that I would do when I was living at home. But this is my home now, but on wheels.
At the start, Siobhan was a total motorhome newbie.
When I set off, I genuinely had no idea what I was going to do. I hadn't got a clue really how to drive it. I was nervous plugging into the electricity. I've just learned as I've gone along. Oh, that's one thing. When you've been driving, you never know what's going to fall out. And even as I'm saying it to you now, I feel goosebumps because I know how happy I am.
Siobhan isn't your stereotypical retiree.
I am a nomad, and I'm proud to be a nomad, and I'm proud to be a retirement rebel.
And this rebel has nearly finished writing a book encouraging others to follow her lead.
My mission is to challenge ageist stereotypes and encourage older women to really live. Because I wasn't living before, I was rushing around existing. Hopefully, all this is going to come together at some stage and taste nice. But it's in the lap of the gods. It's a bit like the way I live. I chuck it in and hope for the best, and I've yet to be disappointed. I've got far less money, but I'm happier. I don't have to spend a fortune living this kind of life.
This frugal lifestyle works well until the unexpected happens.
I was doing a three-point turn and a momentary lapse of judgment, and I went crash, and I just heard my back end hit a wall. And it was all hanging off, and I've tied it on as much as I can with string. So fingers crossed it's not going to be too expensive. It is worrying, to be honest.
Oh dear. 200 miles away in Hereford, fellow full-time motorhomers and DIY enthusiasts,
Hang it back up.
Yeah.
G
Only 8 more to go.
and his wife Lamorna are nearly at the end of their motorhome conversion. But this one's a bit different.
This is our double-decker bus. It's Scania 1997. Now it's our home. Like it? Hey, new home?
This two-storey conversion has been painstakingly restored by the couple over the last 2 years.
This is our office area. As a kid, it was so much fun to go to the top deck of a double-decker bus and sit at the front, so I still get that childlike thrill. So this is our living area. One of the cool features that we've got, though, is the TV. We wanted something that could be hidden away and not out all the time.
And the TV isn't the only secret in this motorhome.
Behind this secret bookcase
Is
is the bedroom. And then his and hers wardrobes. You can guess whose is whose by the size.
Mine's slightly bigger.
Downstairs, there's a generous kitchen, a dining area, shower, and they've even managed to squeeze in a wood burner. There's also a roof garden and a garage with a full-size washing machine. So where did the idea come from?
We were travelling in 2019 and we spent about 6 months living in a van, and we really liked it. We liked the simplicity, we liked the freedom. So we thought when we come back to England, we should get a van.
And we went, you know what, if we're going to live in a van, it needs to be a little bit bigger.
Something you can stand up in. And then we thought maybe we could convert a bus instead. Can you even do that?
We did.
They certainly did, and with dog Maya, they're on a farm, living in a caravan whilst they convert their bus from its former glory.
Originally, this was a Brighton and Hove public bus. So to buy the bus, we spent £4,000, and then the whole conversion, including buying the bus, comes in just over 20,000.
That's impressive.
I know.
The couple have entirely restored their bus themselves, while still working as a solar panel installer and a nutritionist.
When we decided to do the conversion, we wanted to make sure that it still felt like a bus.
We really wanted to keep as many big windows as possible.
And that's not the only original feature they have lovingly restored.
This little button used to ring a bell, but now it turns on our stair lights. Should we go up?
Original handrails we've repurposed into the balustrade upstairs. This does look like a very normal stop button, but
I really have seen it all now. So, what's next?
So the dream is to travel in it as a motorhome. Up to now, we've just been keeping the engine turning over every few weeks.
And today there's good news.
We're going to go move to a new location.
They've moved all their belongings in, but they haven't moved the bus until today.
very exciting because we haven't really moved very much.
And there's a good reason why.
I don't have my licence to drive it yet.
That's definitely a problem. G needs an HGV licence to drive this 11-ton bus on public roads. So today's journey in search of a new view will have to be across a couple of fields on the private farm instead.
So we need to batten down the hatches and put everything away that looks like it might fall off the shelves.
That'll be all right. How's it looking in there?
Yeah, I think we're good. We need to do the back of the bedroom door.
Yeah, looking good. You wedge the door.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited. I'm also a little bit apprehensive. So I've not really driven anything this big before, but it's a first for everything. It'll be fun. Shout when you hit anything.
But it's not just the outside Gareth needs to worry about.
What's that?
Chair.
Oh.
Look at the carnage in here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think you need to stay inside and I'll just...
Yeah,
revert.
okay, if you can see.
Take two, should we go?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's hope they can make it up the track in one piece.
I think that's the bulb. Can't go and get it though. And hold the cupboards.
Coming up, over in the States...
Right, you're gonna hand it to me?
Yep.
The reality of living off-grid in the Wild West.
I always look for snakes.
There's a fleet of new high-end motorhomes in town.
Our customers, they're used to five-star luxury. That's exactly what we want to give them.
And in America, we discover the true price of luxury.
Oh, this is actually going to be pretty cool. Everything has been averaging between $2.4 and $2.6 million.
We all treasure our motorhomes, and in America they're no different, with one of the most iconic and well-loved being the classic Airstream, first built in 1929. And it's claimed around 70% ever made are still on the road.
Airstream, especially vintage Airstreams, just have our heart, and we love the Americana feeling of it.
Sarah and Paul Beauregard have been married for 13 years, and along with their 8-year-old daughter, they spent a year renovating and now permanently live in their 1975 model.
And we just fell head over heels in love with it. It's a different way of living, but so simple.
And they've turned their passion into their business.
We started traveling the country with it, and we wanted to build what we couldn't find other places. We love space, but we also want amenities and full hookups, and so we built our dream resort.
I originally just wanted a place to build a little shop and to park our Airstream, and turned into this.
The couple sold everything and ploughed all they had into building this 30-acre retro motorhome playground.
We didn't do this from experience. We just trial and error, and instantly knew we had built something really special.
The resort has been open since 2020, and you can rent a pitch for your own slice of history or hire out one of the couple's own restoration projects.
Bringing things back to life, that's us, that's our heart.
They continue to lovingly bring vintage motorhomes back to their former glory, like this 1961 Airstream Overlander.
It was in a pretty dilapidated state. All the interior's been redone. I do most of the maintenance work, trailer upkeep, also the trailer renovations.
A weekend in one of these costs around £600.
There's one Shasta that is about to go out, and it is so happy and light, and we did rainbow cloud curtains in there, and you cannot be in a bad mood in that trailer. It's so amazing to watch guests get to experience a vintage trailer. They can just get to stay in a capsule of American history.
We're still kind of new to the whole thing, but it's growing, and it's something we see a future, and we see what the possibilities could be, and it's a never-ending journey, I guess.
Living in a time capsule appeals to many, but there are lots of us who prefer a more typical modern-day motorhome.
I didn't like the idea of these white boxes on wheels.
In the UK, one person breaking the motorhome mould is Lucy Kaye with her company Glamper RV.
We've just recently done this wonderful Cotswold blue colour. When you see them on the road, you spot them a mile away.
She sells and hires luxury motorhomes to the rich and famous, but each one is totally unique.
On this one, we decided that having a black awning, having black vents, having black accessories was what really fitted with the style of the colour. We're just checking that the awning's working as it should. Just check we've got everything in the garage. We've got the European adapter.
So come on, tell us. How do you transform a white box into a mega motorhome?
We buy a high-quality, German-built, A-class motorhome. When we get them, we put in our own soft furnishings. Choosing the leather's really important. It's a similar quality to a Bentley leather. The headboards, we're using fabrics that are up to £100 a metre. Our customers, they're used to five-star luxury. That's exactly what we want to give them.
And with 2 double beds, toilet and shower rooms, large garage space and amenities like coffee machines, hair dryers and Wi-Fi on board, it certainly ticks the luxury box.
It started with my husband, who wanted to buy a motorhome, so he decided that we'd paint one so it wouldn't be white. Then when I said, but I want to have a coffee machine, I want to have a hair dryer, and him being an engineer always had an answer for something, so everything's possible.
And 6 years later, with a fleet of 10 motorhomes, Lucy now rents them out for between £1,200 and £2,000 a week. And this one's about to whisk some customers off for a month in Europe.
So Sean and Lisa hired from us last year for the first time, and they're coming and they're off today.
Married couple Sean and Lisa have arrived with quite a lot of luggage.
You can't go anywhere without 2 bags of hats.
No, you need 2 bags of hat and a bag of gloves.
Is there a weight limit, Lucy?
We met at school, didn't we? We were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, we were
at
boyfriend
school.
and girlfriend from the age of 12, 13.
Yeah. We didn't stay together for all that time. But
No, Lisa left me. But I'm over it now.
Hairdresser Lisa and chartered surveyor Sean don't like to sit around on their holidays.
So we're both kind of into triathlon as a hobby. And naturally, that just kind of led us into holidays that were a bit more active.
And the motorhome is key to their adventures.
We've tried lots of different motorhomes. We stumbled across this one and just kind of fell in love with it.
It's another hat, just in case it weren't enough.
The beauty of renting a motorhome means you can take some of your belongings with you. But that's only if you can fit everything in, of course.
Let's head out down the road.
But over in America, if you're full-timers, you have all your possessions with you.
It's your house, and everything you own is in there.
Jacqueline and Dave Hudson live permanently in their 5th wheel.
This is a Grand Design Reflection Series. It has this hitch right here, and this hooks up into the back of our truck. We pull it down the road.
Like a caravan, these RVs have to be towed, but the 5th wheel hitch makes them more stable and easier to maneuver, so they're bigger and heavier as a result.
One day I was sitting on the couch. I was watching this show about these people who had renovated a school bus, and Jacqueline walked by and I said, "Hey, would you ever do this?"
I managed a clinical laboratory. I was on call full-time for 8 years, so 24/7, 365, and boy, did I want to get out of that.
And then we just said, why are we waiting to retire? Let's still work and be out here enjoying this experience.
As the children were grown up, Jacqueline quit her job and they sold everything to move into their much smaller new home.
Even mementos of the kids, stuff like that, we got rid of it all. We wanted to really live a minimalist life. The kids both are very supportive, and they've said, you know what, you guys go. We think it's the coolest thing.
That was 2 years ago, and Jacqueline is now a health coach. But that's not her only job.
So I've been a full-time musician for the last 17 years, and I said, would you ever consider, you know, coming up and doing a song or two on stage?
And now they perform all over the States, traveling in their RV.
When I look back at my life of being a musician and staying in a lot of hotels and traveling that way, living in an RV is a lot easier because everything that you need is there.
Their RV may have set them back $45,000, but it really does have everything they need. From the full-sized kitchen, massive TV, shower room, and a queen-sized bed. And of course, plenty of storage.
This is where I can store a lot of clothing and my shoes, so a lot of storage in there.
Now that's just the inside. Check out their garden.
We always say that the rig might be 30 feet, but our backyard is about 100 acres.
And for these two, it's all about the space. So when playing gigs instead of staying in resorts, Dave and Jacqueline like to stick to the wilderness.
I always look for snakes.
And today, they're headed deeper into the wild, wild west.
Don't run over me. A little bit more. Go, 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 go. You're good. All right.
Over 5,000 miles away, another full-timer is also on the move. Siobhan and her beloved motorhome, Dora.
We've done a lot together, me and Dora, the last 3 years, exploring Great Britain. And I just had to accept that sometimes it was going to get scratched.
A scratch?
I know, I bumped it. So I just want to get it mended, really.
Let's hope the local garage can fix the dent without making too huge a dent in Siobhan's wallet.
Right, what are we doing for you today?
Oh, We're going to mend Dora the Explorer. Look, you see, I bumped it at the back.
Okay.
So
How did you do that?
I reversed into a wall.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, Dora, we're going to get you mended. I think I'm paying by the hour. I'm not really sure how they'll work out the bill, but there'll be something plus VAT, plus this, plus that, and I'm going to go... I was so heartbroken when I bumped it. I couldn't envisage it looking like it did before, and now it's looking as good as new.
She's already spent £500 on a new back bumper and is worried that Labour is going to push this repair into the thousands. A real concern for retired Siobhan, who's on a tight budget.
Oh! Right, let's go pay. Hiya.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so it will be...
Oh!
Yes, £144.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, quick, let's pay it, quick. Thank you.
I could cry.
I can't believe it's not what I thought it was going to be. It was only £150. So all in all, it's cost me probably about £700. A very expensive lesson.
What a relief. After an anxious wait, it's time to head back on the road with Dora and her new derriere.
There's definitely something magical about living on the road. Just that feeling of freedom and excitement. I just love it.
And when you're as free as Siobhan to do anything you want, well, anything goes.
The beach is my happy place. As soon as I see the sea and the beach, wherever I am, my heart just fills with joy. I love it. And I can't wait to get in. Now I'm feeling the best that I've ever felt in my life. I'm going to put my cosy on and I'm going to go for a swim. I feel really, really happy. And how many people can say that they truly, truly feel happy? My plan was to have no plan and to go with the flow. And that's basically what I do. And now I'm snug as a bug in a rug, and I'm going to go to the motorhome and make myself a nice cup of tea.
Coming up, it's crunch time for Lamona and G, as today is HGV test day.
Pressure's on. Really important for us to pass today. I don't want to fail.
Which electric bike will really impress Tommy Adebayo?
My concerns would be whether it's easy to pack away and also how heavy are they?
And we get an exclusive insight into the making of a multi-million-pound motorhome. Having spent 2 years converting their double-decker bus into their dream motorhome, Lamona and G are ready to start their travelling adventure.
Big day today.
But there's one hitch. G needs an HGV licence to drive their 11-ton home.
Pressure's on.
And today's test day.
Really important for us to pass today. Driving the bus for us means that we'll actually be able to get away and use it for what we intended, which was having a house on wheels rather than a house stuck in a field.
Well, best get some last-minute cramming in.
Question. Can you show me where you check for air leaks on the vehicle? Woof.
Oh, that was a howler. But what does an HGV test actually entail?
So first part of the test we'll do today is like a walk around the vehicle. So we're checking things like wing mirrors, tyre treads and pressures, lights and indicators. Checking the tyres, you can put a tyre pressure gauge on it and check and make sure there's no obvious bulges. You're checking the engine, things like oil levels, coolant levels. Once that's done, then it's about an hour's test. We're going to be getting on the roads with everyone else, so fingers crossed no accidents.
Fingers crossed indeed, especially as G will be tested in a vehicle he's never even driven before.
I think you are going to do a great job today. I think you're going to smash it. I've got every confidence in you. Go get them. Okay, bye. Bye. Good luck.
The dream is to head to the south coast to enjoy some beach life, but it's all riding on G passing this test.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous for him, but I know he's a good driver. It's just every time there's a test, it's natural, isn't it, to get nervous?
It's quite expensive to get your HGV licence. It's about £1,500, so we decided that I'd just do the driving and she can do the navigating. It's a life-changing day, really. Hopefully I pass and we can start getting on with it. Just coming up to the test centre now, so I'm just starting to think, what do I need to remember? So I'm just going to check out my vehicle, have a look inside, make sure everything's good to go, see what happens.
As G takes the wheel of an 18-ton lorry, back at the farm, Lamona's feeling the nerves.
We've been working for this moment for so long now, and it's finally here. And it's G's birthday today.
Ah, you should have said. The test's over, and G's on his way home.
I've been baking a cake, which smells amazing, and it's his favourite, which is banana bread, but with some chocolate in it as well.
Delicious. Let's hope it will be a celebration cake too.
Did I pass? Did I pass? Was it in?
I never doubted.
I know. I did.
Oh, well done. Happy birthday.
So, where's the first trip then?
Devon was a good first spot.
It would be so nice to go somewhere near the sea.
Yeah, get the paddle boards out. Relax now.
I know, it's the last piece, isn't it? The last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
It's done.
At last, they can head to the coast. After the cake, of course. 100 miles away in Aylesbury, two other intrepid travellers are getting ready to set off on their adventure.
Spare fold-up bike, just in case. 2 bikes aren't enough.
Sean and Lisa Stafford have hired a luxurious RV for an action-packed month-long holiday.
We're going on a Scandinavian tour, essentially, but setting off from Aylesbury and then heading over to France, Belgium and Holland.
And they've got a lot of kit.
Lisa's got 2 bags, one that are full of gloves, one that's daytime clothes, one nighttime, 2 that are just full of hats. We like a hat.
We do.
Peaky Blinder, do I look like Killian? No. So we don't do suitcases anymore. They went 2 or 3 trips ago, so everything's in individual bags of life. Everything has its place.
It's like a filing system, isn't it?
It's like your filing system, Lisa. It's not my filing system.
Luckily, there's plenty of storage as well as all the home comforts.
The motorhome is perfect.
Yeah.
We've got the storage in the garage for everything. Walking, running, cycling. We've got 3 bikes with us. And, yeah, and it all just sits in the boot and can stay in the boot, which is great.
Right. I've already read the brochure.
This is a control panel for the vehicle. So on the left side, you have the batteries. On the right side, you have the water.
With 2 lithium-ion leisure batteries topped up by solar and an inverter, they can run all their luxury appliances off-grid without any worry of batteries depleting.
If you're going to be spending a month together, then you kind of want that sort of extra level of luxury, really. And 31 days together, what could possibly go wrong?
Hopefully nothing. Well, nearly. Just one more stop off. To pick up daughter Poppy and friend Emily.
I know you love this bit.
And more bags.
So are we excited, girls?
That's right.
Yeah, excited.
A month in Europe beckons. So, as Sean, Lisa and a garage full of bikes head east, our resident reviewer, Tommy Adebayo, is on hand to put those motorhoming must-haves to the test.
Once you've pitched up, a fun and environmentally friendly way to get around would be an electric bike. E-bikes can be expensive, so it's important that you pick the right one.
Tommy is putting 3 collapsible e-bikes through their paces without knowing how much they cost. Our budget option is from a Starley at £1,200. Our mid-range one is from Brompton and costs almost £3,000. And finally, the priciest in our test is the Go Cycle G4 at £3,799.
When it comes to collapsible e-bikes, my concerns would be whether it's easy to pack away and also how heavy are they.
So let's start with our mid-priced option,
Nice weight.
which can travel up to 80 kilometres and takes between 2 to 4 hours to fully charge.
But the bike itself feels pretty light. So, and then use the handlebar, and then voila. Whew, I think we should get the battery on as well. Power button here and 3 levels. If you're going up a proper steep hill, you might want to put it on a full blast. One thing that's missing that I've noticed, there's no stand.
It's unfolded, but how does it ride on the road?
Woo! Yes, feels great. Well, that was lovely. It feels safe. The brakes are great as well. If there's anything, I feel the battery pack is quite lower down. So we'll have to lean over to change that. Maybe set the power that you want before you set off.
Next up, our cheapest choice.
With this one, a battery pack is built in. That's probably why it's a little bit heavier. Let's put it up and see what it looks like. That was pretty simple. This one's got a stand. And then we've got a little monitor here. We can see the speed as well that you're going at, and you can change the power level.
With a charge time of 3 to 5 hours, lasting up to 50 kilometres, will this one pedal into pole position?
I love that everything's at your fingertips right here on this LCD display. There we go. It doesn't feel that powerful in terms of speed.
Finally, the most expensive e-bike in our test.
Oh, it's got a bit of a weight to this one. So if you just remove that, and then we can pick that up. This is very easy to set up, and I also notice you don't see the chain or belt because it's nicely tucked away. The battery's all built in. The manufacturer says this will take 3 hours to charge, and it will do up to 65 kilometers, depending on how you use it.
But will this last one race in as Tommy's favourite?
This one needs a smartphone to adjust some settings, look at your speed as you're going along, but woo, it feels really comfortable to ride. And my favourite bit is this boost button that you get a bit of extra power to go uphill.
So we've put these 3 e-bikes to the test, but which one will take his top spot?
They've all done a great job, but this one is going to have to be my favourite one. It's just effortless to ride, and I love how easy it was to unfold.
But will he feel the same once he knows the cost?
Close to £4,000. Costs a lot of money, but I still get it if I can afford it. I mean, I can't help it. It's got lots of gadgets.
So, Tommy settled on our priciest e-bike as his favourite. Hope he brings that back. Over in the States, the iconic Airstream has certainly stood the test of time.
We love vintage trailers, and so we built our dream resort. Guests stay all kinds of different lengths, so it's so fun to know that our range family just keeps growing.
But it turns out it's not just Americans who own these iconic motorhomes.
Bob is almost a staple here for the past 6 weeks.
This guy is four-legged Freddie. He's a long-haired dachshund.
Freddie, along with his owner Bob Hunt, have pitched up.
Originally English. It'll be 30 years next year living in the US. I don't know whether I feel more British or more American. I had a bit of a life change. Got divorced a few years ago, and I needed to refine myself.
So 2 years ago, Bob sold everything and moved into his $125,000 30-foot Airstream Globetrotter, from which he also runs his consulting business.
My business required a lot of travel, and COVID put a real cap on the ability to be able to get on a plane and travel. And I'd already been looking at fifth wheels and Class Cs and Class As and multi-million-dollar coaches, and I just couldn't find the right environment. And when I started looking at the Airstreams, the overall quality, the fact that they maintain value, the longevity is very Americana. Things are reasonably easy to fix as well.
It might be lightweight, but the aluminium shell could have its pitfalls if it wasn't for the heat pump removing warm air from inside.
It comes with all these factory sunshades as well, so it keeps it a little bit cooler inside. Unfortunately, because of travel, one of the problems you have in the States is getting good cell phone reception, because working inside, it acts like a Faraday cage. So you might have good cell phone signal outside, but not necessarily inside the Airstream. And so I tend to put this up when I'm somewhere.
Fortunately, Bob's signal booster increases reception inside his home so he can work on the road.
This is standard operating procedure for Freddie. He's very helpful in keeping quiet.
And in his perfect space, everything's at his fingertips.
I do cook stuff from time to time. I still do beans on toast, cheese on toast, all the British necessities that an English person, regardless of where they live in the world, has to survive upon. The bathroom on pretty much every Airstream model is split into 2 sides. This is kind of the toilet, regular sink, and then it also has a shower, so it can accommodate somebody of my size. I'm 6'2", and I can squeeze in. You've got these panoramic windows out the back, so you have beautiful views at both ends. It's just really nice to have that ability to be in something that can take me anywhere. So if I don't enjoy the view today, I can choose to be somewhere else tomorrow.
But for now, Bob's firmly parked up amongst fellow motorhomers at the range.
Life is all about enjoying people, enjoying our surroundings. Definitely enjoying the journey more. You pay more attention to the sunsets, you pay more attention to the sunrises. It's just one of those one-in-a-kind places, and it's going to be very hard to leave.
Coming up, we join the Hudsons in the American outback.
We got a prime spot. Love it.
And we get the inside track on these million-pound motorhomes, where whatever you want, you get.
We have a customer who has a Lamborghini. He wanted his coach to match that, and we did that.
Across the Atlantic, things tend to be bigger, and that includes their motorhomes.
We build everything from the ground up right here in this facility.
We've got exclusive access to the Newell Coach Factory in Oklahoma, where you can dream big, as there's up to 500 square feet to play with. That's bigger than your average UK one-bed flat. Here you can design your own floor plans, have semi-precious countertops, home cinema, multiple bathrooms, and opulent bedrooms.
Oh, this is actually going to be pretty cool.
Giving us the grand tour is sales consultant Brian Pitts.
With every one of them being different, we can specifically build the chassis to be hand-built off of blueprints to the customer specification, carry more weight, turn sharper, bigger engines, better towing capacity, taller ceilings, flat floor slides, and so on.
And all that has to be carried on the chassis, the starting point of the build.
We unload the steel in here, cut it off in the pieces necessary to build the chassis.
The chassis at this plant are made from scratch and can be up to 45 feet long.
It will have gone from nothing to a finished rolling chassis in the space of 2 weeks.
Well, they do say time is money, so once finished,
we will put wheels and tires on it.
Next, the fuel tank, batteries, engine and transmission are mounted onto the bare structure. The factory can have up to 10 RVs in production at any one time.
You're clear on the forklift there. Okay.
At this stage, the RV comes to life. Here, specifically designed doors are constructed and panels are mounted to the framework.
And it is something that has to be custom hand-built for each machine because they're all different.
Then it's the plumbing and electrical fit-out. Well, what would you do without aircon in your home cinema? Oh, and I mustn't forget about the custom-built drinks cabinet, of course. Which leads us onto the next stage, joinery.
It's the largest shop in our factory, both in terms of square footage and of employees, and a lot of the manual custom work happens right in here.
Once the interior has been built to spec, the paint shop is next.
We have a designer that designs the paint jobs with the client. We have a customer who has a Lamborghini. He wanted his coach to match that, and we did that.
The final piece of the million-pound makeup is the upholstery. A typical Newell RV uses around 200 meters of fabric.
These things can be as custom as you would like.
With only 30 produced a year, for those of us wanting to buy one,
everything has been averaging between $2.4 and $2.6 million.
That's a cool £2.1 million. Oh, the price of luxury. Further west in Arizona,
bye-bye fairgrounds.
It might not have cost a couple of million, but full-timers Dave and Jacqueline are on the move in their motorhome. They've been on the road gigging in their band, the Border Hookups, for 2 years and love being out in the wilderness.
We love just being out there, off the grid. It just allows us to go to all of these really special places.
In America, there's over 300 million acres of public and national parkland, much of which is free to camp on. And they call it boondocking, or living off-grid to you and me.
We can go pretty much anywhere. So this is La Ciénegas National Conservation Area, and we are allowed to boondock here for a maximum of 14 days.
There are other rules too. Only camp in designated spots, leave no trace, don't dump your tanks, be responsible with campfires and respect wildlife.
Remember the last time
Yes,
there were
you are.
cows that came right up to our rig?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Well-
hope that doesn't happen again.
We were parked right next to a watering hole.
Oh, which reminds me, in this park, you must be 1/4 of a mile away from wildlife watering holes.
Just really watch those trees for me.
I will.
As they pick a spot far away from watering holes this time, it's Jacqueline's job to make sure they are completely level.
All right, so we are on 2, which means that the left side of the rig is up.
Nearly level. The chalk should finish the job off.
More. Stop. We're dropping the front jacks now. We got a prime spot. Love it. Well, there you go. Keep doing it.
What is this? I've heard about these in magazines. What is this?
Boondocking in the middle of nowhere means you have to take all supplies with you.
So you got to bring in your own water. You have to bring in your own power.
Living without hookups when we're out boondocking is actually easier because when we roll into a spot, our tanks are full, we're ready to go. We can be set up in probably 10 minutes. I'll get a fire going, you do the grill.
Okay. Really excited to try these mahi burgers. When you're boondocking, you can be, at the base of beautiful mountains. You can be out near the Grand Canyon. There are so many areas where you can camp for free.
Not bad, right? The wood's pretty dry out here. That's why you have to be really careful. And if it's windy, you gotta use common sense and don't get a fire going, but there's no wind right now. We still can't bring ourselves to even admit that we'd ever be off the road because it's such a different, cool lifestyle.
What a beautiful, beautiful night. This is the way to live.
Trailer lights are flowing with a glow. The longer we're out here, the less we feel the need to return to a home base. We want to keep going and explore.
Next time, we've trackside rivalry.
Who's got the better motorhome?
There's no time to hang around in one of the hottest places on Earth.
We can stay out for about a week before we need to replenish supplies.
And nothing's left to the imagination as we go on tour with the band.
This area is the Valley of the Shadow of Farts. You've got a lot of people living in very close proximity to each other.